then we don't want to hard code this value. We want the user to be able to give his own value to be calculated the factorial for. So what we need? We need a scanf. We need to pass the scanf to n, and you need to give the address of n or n%, not the n itself. And we are looking for an integer, which is %d, the placeholder. And before we call any scanf, it's better to first call printf to tell what we are looking for, what we are asking the user to key in. Number to calculate factorial. Alright, save it. And of course, the hard-coded value now is not needed. And over here, Visual Studio is saying that we ignore the value that is written by scanf. We can just ignore that. And there might be one more error. There is still the warning issued by Visual Studio telling that we are ignoring written value from scanf. But this is okay. But the one that is stopping us from getting the output is that Visual Studio or Microsoft is somehow try to deprecate scanf and asking us to use scanf_s instead. But we would like to keep to the standard. We would like to use scanf. So what we need to do is to declare some token before we include stdio. So we have to define, just follow this name, but it is not CRT secure no warnings, but it is CRT secure no duplicate underscore CRT secure underscore no underscore duplicate. Save it, rebuild. We have one warning, but there's no error anymore. The warning is still about ignoring the value coming out of scanf. That is okay. We can suppress this later if you want to suppress it. But let us run this first. So now the program is asking what value to be calculated the factorial for. Let's say we still put 7, we get the same thing. Then let's say we run again, and then we want to calculate the factorial of 6, for example. Now we get 720 is correct. What about 10? It is correct also. Now we are looking for ways to suppress this warning, the warning C6031. How to suppress this warning? Because we would like to make our code free from warning and free from error. So you can do a Google search using this keyword, Visual Studio suppress warning C6031, and we are lucky enough to get a direct hit from Stack Overflow. So open that page. There is one answer in Stack Overflow just to use this pragma. We just put this pragma line just before we call scanf. Okay, so there is no warning already. The squiggly green underline just now is gone already because we say, or we tell Visual Studio to disable that warning. But you have to do this cautiously because some of the warning actually important, but we know in this case the warning is about the output from scanf that we can actually ignore. So let me rebuild again, run again to hope that everything's still okay. Then later, we will show the stages of this calculation when we do the analysis of this code and the analysis of the algorithm of calculating the factorial.